must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who said it in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, nanyị nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation, as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All these we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
Welcome, fellow Biafrans. Thank you so much for joining me on this very broadcast. I appreciate you any place you're connecting from. If you are joining me from Biafra land, you're joining me from any part of Africa, from Asia, from Europe, from America, I appreciate you and I thank you so much for joining this broadcast. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you wherever you are. We will continue to preach our message and continue to move forward without looking back. No matter the attack we are getting from all angles, from all corners, we will continue to move on. No amount of attack will stop us. I appreciate everybody that have connected to the broadcast. Please share the broadcast. Share the broadcast and like. As you're joining, you share and like. Share the broadcast and like. Today, we are going to discuss about the situation of Biafra land. As you can see, as we have heard and known, that we are going to bring an end to the impunity in Biafra land. We have to end the killing in Biafra land, and we are going to end it without minding, without looking back. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama that the spokesperson of Biafra, Master Simon Ekpa, have said it, and he's working towards that. And we're not going to stop. If you don't know the reason why you should work harder and fight more to end impunity, to end destruction and life losing in Biafra land because of these 14 men that we lost, if you have not started joining to ask for no election, now you have more reason to ask for no election in Biafra land. And tomorrow is a total lockdown in Biafra land. Tomorrow, Biafra land is going to be under lock and key. I appreciate our Biafran brothers and sisters in Biafra land who are protesting on the ground. I appreciate our brothers and sisters in Biafra land who have gathered that courage to protest against the impunity, against the killing of Biafrans in Biafra land. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama on their behalf, and I appreciate everybody. If you are watching me from Biafra land, I appreciate you. Anybody that's going to watch this video from any part of Biafra land, I appreciate you for the effort you have put to make sure that our voice is heard, but that is not enough. We have to do more. We have to do more. we are going to have a total lockdown of every Biafran land tomorrow. Injustice against one is injustice against all. The protest is not supposed to be only in Imo State. The protest we are seeing in Imo State, it is not supposed to be only in Imo State. When one Biafran goes down, every Biafra go down. When one person is killed in Abia State, people in Anambra State should feel it and protest with them because we are the same blood. When somebody is killed in River State, we have to feel it. When somebody is killed in Ebonyi, we have to feel it. When somebody is killed in Delta, we have to feel it. When somebody is killed in any part of Biafran land in that old southeastern region, the present south, and the southeast, anytime we lose a life, any attack against any region is an attack against every one of us. And tomorrow, we are going to show our annoyance in a full scale tomorrow. Total lockdown of Biafra land tomorrow for the loss of our brothers who have lost their life in the hand of the enemy. Not only did their life, after the enemy took their life, they are spitting on their grave. Hope Uzodema is spitting on the grave of our brothers. And we cannot allow that. We cannot allow that. We are dealing with people who are monsters, people who don't have conscience. We are dealing with animals. Today, I'm going to play certain videos. You know, why we have to do certain things we are doing is to let the world know what we are saying. When we are saying the caliphate, the zoological republic is a contraption that must be destroyed, we know what we are saying. We are saying Nigeria must be destroyed and ended. Let every region go to their separate ways. Because that country, that contraption called Nigeria, is not structured to favor any indigenous people. They cannot save life. They are only put in place to destroy the life of the indigenous people. And every day we begin to see a reason. You begin to see things pointing to that direction. When we say it, people think we are just making noise. When we see it, people think we are making trouble. When we see it, people think we are peacemakers and peaceful lovers. We want to save life. That is why we are calling for the end of that contraption. After taking the life of innocent 14 able men, 14 healthy men who went for a marriage ceremony of their own brother, our own brother, 14 of our brothers were taken. Their life was taken from them. Not because they were with arms, not because they joined any cult, not because they were doing anything, not because they were protesting. They went for a marriage. And the so-called Ebubago and ordered by Governor Hope Uzodinma from the federal government went there and took their life in order to instill fear in Biafran land, to show their force, to show us that they can take our life, they can dictate for us. We cannot be silent. And we will continue to speak. And why it is important that we continue to speak on a daily basis and continue to shout online is because even the conventional media in the contraption called Nigeria, the conventional media is supporting their evil. The conventional media is supporting their evil, pushing their evil agenda, pushing their evil lie, pushing all their lies. The conventional media is proving they cannot go underground to make investigation and bring out the truth or the information. And we cannot continue to tolerate that. We cannot continue to buy to that evil agenda. We will continue to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Today, I'm going to play some certain videos to give you proof that the people who we are taken, their life was taken from, are innocent people. The people who were killed are innocent. They committed no crime. The innocent people whose life was taken away from them didn't commit any crime. They went for marriage ceremony. And Hope Uzodinma came on national TV to deny and begin to demonize and spit on the grave of the people who have killed. After killing them, he's denying them justice. After killing them, he don't show any remorse. After killing them, he's proud of it. That is why tomorrow is going to be a total lockdown in Biafra land. If you are abroad and you're watching, please call your family back home and tell them, let them stay at home. Let them stay at home. The ghost of the people who were killed is going to move tomorrow, and it's going to move with vengeance. The ghost of the Biafran people that was taken, the ghost of the Biafran people whose life was taken is going to move around tomorrow. It's going to move around tomorrow for vengeance. Any place you are in Biafra land, tomorrow is a total lockdown of Biafra land. Total lockdown of Biafra land. And you must have to participate. You must have to play your own role. Any place you're watching from, any place you are, tomorrow is a total lockdown. And you must have to abide by that lockdown and follow up the strategy, follow up every statement they're going to hear. We cannot continue to fold our hands. Enough is enough. We can't cry enough. We can't cry again. We cannot continue to speak alone. We are going to defend our life by all means possible. And I'm going to play certain videos so that the world that is watching, people who are watching, who think that we are making it up, people that are watching from all parts of the world, people who are watching, we come and see and know the truth, because the conventional media has betrayed us. The conventional media, the international media, none of them is reporting what is happening in Biafra land. We try as much as possible to bring the information to the world to see what is going on in Biafra land. That is what I do every day. It doesn't matter how many people is watching. If you are watching me, as you help to share the video, as you are sharing this video, you are helping to send information out. You are helping to let the world know the true story. Because we cannot afford to allow these people to continue to tell lies against us, against our brothers and sisters. We cannot allow them to continue to push that their false narrative. After taking the life of Biafrans, they came and they began to push false narrative. Today, I'm going to play certain videos for you. A video that is going to prove to you that the people whose life was taken are innocent people. And these people went for marriage and nothing else. Not the lie that Hope Uzodinma and his media are pushing out there. Pushing all manner of lies. Pushing all manner of lies. Trying to distract people from the real thing that is happening on the ground. I am going to play video. I am going to play video. First of all, I am going to play video that emerged from the very place that this event took place. The very place the event took place, that very place. This is what their conventional media is supposed to do, but they are not doing it. They are busy showing us a picture of Uzodinma and the lies he's telling. The conventional media is busy showing up the picture of Hope Uzodinma, the video of Hope Uzodinma, pushing that narrative instead of going on the ground to interview people who are directly involved. But since they have refused to do that, we are going to continue to bring it to the world to see how evil the contraption called Nigeria is, why we must disintegrate the contraption called Nigeria, why Biafran people must leave Nigeria today, tomorrow. Why election must not hold, because the election empowers the evil man. Election only bring death to us. Election only force us to put a signature to our death. Election only bring death, poverty, and killing. That is what election brings in our land. This is why we can never, ever participate in their evil election anymore. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. We will not be part of it anymore. I'm going to play a video that emerged from the environment, from the place where this event happened. I am going to show you a video of the people themselves while they were there, while they were rejoicing and while they were drinking. They were not with arms. They were not. They were only drinking and eating. And these people took their life. You are going to see the video for you to know that we are not just making things up. When we tell you that the people who life were taken are innocent people, we know what they're saying. It's not a made-up story. It's not a blackmail or propaganda. Real story. Let us watch this video.
A na-akọwa na ọ bụ 14 people ka agbagburu, but ndị m hụrụ n'ụzọ, ndị ọkada agbagburu n'ụzọ with ndị nke gbago ọsọ ndụ agbagburu n'ụzọ, aka ntọ ya ha ruru 21. I am a live witness and the eyewitness. Ihe a Ulode John ka ha gbara ọkụ a. Onye mmege interview last one de John, onye abịara lụọ yesterday, onye abịara lụọ na Sunday ahụ tụrụ onye nke a direct ofu nna. Look at gbagbucha ụlọ ọkụ, buru mmanya, buru rice, buru ma ofe ma ihe niile echiri echi, buru foam dị ndị a, buru generator, buru fan, buru moto abụọ ha pakịrị ebe ahụ. So achọrọ m ka ihe aga worldwide. Hope Uzodinma sị na ndị DSS na ọwụ non-gọọmenti ka ha gara na kampụ ha ga-agbagbuo. Amadị m na Ulode John ọwụ kampụ ndị ESN ka ọ kampụ ndị non-gọọmenti. Biko mee this thing to go viral ka o rute na ntị chi nọ nso ụba nọ nso nkwa ka ọnụ na-ekwuru anyị ekwu, ka o help anyị secret ya this news, ka o nyere anyị aka. Let's check if we can get justice from this thing. It is too much. No Sonkwa, please help us and share this thing worldwide. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
IPOP members can't both but I them when they bear marriage, they bear analysis. Comedian diamond, comedian hammerpan. I just be analysis, job and like a they get a bullshit. Daniel Garden mega meeting that POP. Bushi big jan I know ya haburia, Sula no ya habushi in a foam haburia. A contest around 150,000 mama. Haburini now. Any in a papa in Habush.
My power bank again, my charge
My
again.
power bank and my charger, my opinion in Habushishana. Kapala Akmulo never side. Brilliant Haburuja, Blue Charger Habru MP 1 the sanga. Carry national have phone, sir. I shall have one have phone. Jala Bulo board and wash our window. Parish door in a Pasha Pasha Bushing and Kabushia. Upper Shaula open as
It is well. Although you want to get water justice, I will forward this thing to worldwide so that let our leaders help us so that we can get justice from this thing. It is too much for hope. Hope. Look at Ulomado. Look at Ulomado. Kwashalu Asemado. Bikonye nwotara ihe ọba uru na ị nwotara ya dosa ya. Nwota ya tukozi akoga worldwide. Tukozi akoga worldwide. Na hope emenaru n'Imo State. Tukenye ozi a no nso nkwa biko help anyị. Ikwu ego ekuwe ike agwụla gị. Continue. God will empower you and God will give you the grace to go more. And no harm will tamper you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
You have seen it. This is the environment where this thing happened. The person that was sitting down there talking initially, it was his own sister that was getting married. They came to the place, they said that they were doing IPOB meeting, and they began to shoot. And the person that is covering up, they said that the people that died are not even 14. 14 were the people that were killed in that very environment. All the Okada men that were riding along the road that were killed. When you check everything, it's 20 plus. They stole their phone. They stole generators. They stole their power bank. They stole many properties there and destroyed the house of the man whose daughter was getting married. You saw the video. All these things are in the public space, and yet Hope Uzodinma came and began to deny it and push out lies. Hope Uzodinma came and began to push lies, and people are believing him. It is so sad. It is so sad that this is happening in this generation, and people are going about their business if nothing happens. People are going about their various businesses. Innocent people, their life taken with real information. And the most annoying, you see the Nigerian media, this information is in the public. Where this happens is in the same contraption. Nigeria is not very far. Within some minutes or some hours, they have people who can get there and get the real information. They can be on the ground, but they have refused to report it. The conventional media have refused to go on the ground and interview people who were directly involved. They are not. They are still pushing the narrative of Hope Uzodinma. How does this place resemble ESN camp? How does this resemble unknown government camp? When you have seen people on the ground, you have seen them begin given a narrative of what transpired. And this is how they have been destroying life, innocent life in Biafra land. Nobody talks, nobody speaks. People are going about their business as if nothing happened. You have seen it for yourself. A proven evidence. As if that one is not enough for you, I am going to play another video of somebody who is going to testify about the true situation, what transpired and what happened. Let us watch.
Okay. Only happened on 17th Sunday.
My junior brother Kentoro. Chijoke, Kozono Nanu. The remain the Bendogia. Then after I met China, Doga by you, Kusai, and Melanie Hanem, and there go Hama China, and where Bahanajan, your honor, I hear you in one mind. Then you know how to is ever behind. I reach a uni. Then Umuna and Dana has some desert, a bidite, I love 3 machine. Window boots or move with then machine with the 4th machine. Then by move from ever high from ever to 3 pole. And they go back on the speed, the bapata. The Lumunum machine and I how Bahaka or Coco. Bahani the machine and not how Bahani the town. Then Okada was move my brother up a revise out with his speed. As me about Ruben dog out of fear or buffer because all are the straight road. I am that straight road and I went behind the truck, block all the road. then I agbagidezie go na convert the other person nọ m n'azụ anyị na-agbakwa ihe ha na-agba ha na Julius na-achọ anyị na-agba anyị egbe then convert ahụ meda my brother man onye nke nọ n'azụ adapụ ha erute ebe ahụ gbawo the boy then amadị m ahụ obi n'oturu ebe ọwa onye agba obi n'oturu so then that my brother kpọkwana m akpa ahịa uchi kere ụba anya dị ọha so ha gbajie ndị ahụ butere ọkụ blọkụ iro bụzi ndị gbaziri that my brother egbe n'aka ya na onwe ya bụ mechin adapụ ndị na ụmụ adapụ one side na-ebezi asị na ọkwa nwaanyị ka anyị bịara bịa lụọ ọkwa be ndị ọgọ anyị ka anyị si na anyị kwa ndị oturu anya wụdị ndị awọ na ọkwa nwaanyị ka anyị bịara bịa lụọ pesin Julius ahụ kwụchiziri na almost 6 or 8 bens eleto ọkwa egbe ha nga ahụ hụtụrụ like tinye m ha were egbe kwuo m n'isi like this kwuo anyị mụnwa ada n'ala welitezi ihu m elu onye m fụrụ ogwu Mozambique dị onye menye ka team leader ha
ndị
yes from Amiri then mgbe m kpọrọ ya ogwu na Amiri ọkwa ndị ọgọ gị ọgbakọ bikọsọ amadị m ezigbo aha ya enye ji mara ahụ ogwu bikọsọ anyị gụrụ nwanne ya nwaanyị n'oturu be anyị then na-asị ya n'ọkwa ndị ọgọ gị n'ọkwa mmiri ka na-agbapụ na-esekwa na ndị bịa agbapụ mmiri na be gị so voice ofolu actually don't shoot this boy mgbe okwu don't shoot the...
You see, this one is another proof, an evidence. This is an eyewitness that people who were along with him were shot. 2 of the people who were along with him in Okada were shot. The way he was explaining that after they left the very place, after they finished the marriage, then their in-law told them that they should come and go where they're going to eat, a kind of place of refreshment. As they are moving to the refreshment ground, they have 4 Okada. The 3 Okada were carrying people, 2 people on the Okada, and 30 people, they were moving. And while him himself and 2 other people were there on Okada going. As they were going, they met this bag people. A bag people just run across them and open fire without questioning. They open fire and clear the people in those 3 Okadas. And he himself and the person who was driving him was lucky and they were running ahead. They continued running ahead, not knowing that they blocked the front of them. And in the process going, one of them fell down from the Okada. When the Okada fell into the gutter, then they shot that very one and killed him. One of them again, the one that was riding the Okada, they shot him in the hand, and that one couldn't survive. He himself, they came to him, they wanted to shoot him. When he raised up his head, he recognized one of them, and he called him by his name and told him that we are your in-law. I was one of the people that worked in your house. And they spared his life. That is the person that is confessing what actually happened. An eyewitness confession. And yet, all this is in the public domain. This information in the public domain, yet, Hope Uzodinma will come out and say that people they kill are criminals. This is the kind of environment we find ourselves. And how long shall we continue to intolerate this kind of evil? How long shall we continue to tolerate evil? I think enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough. We have had enough. And see if that one is not enough. If you think that they didn't go for wedding, now I'm going to play a video for you. You will see these innocent people that were shot dead. These innocent people, you will see them where they were eating, drinking. You are not going to see any weapon there. Just watch closely. Tell me what they are saying. If you don't understand Igbo, just watch and see if you see any weapon there. Or are they talking about any IPOB or Biafra issue there? Just watch. Watch this video.
Why? Nearly Biafra 2 days ago. Now one Galek and half. Man, correct. As I say that I didn't dare keep pushing I. The church. Okay, I'm much in the mokel. At you were in get a lamb. You know, much. Aha umuchukwu na ofon na egbulem. Nzuzu. Onye na-amadị ga-amadị na mmadụ. Deke ala akarịala winch.
Ekwesịghị onye nsọ ọ ga-eshele kwa Igbo.
Anyị kwadokwara akwado nwụrụ. Ọ iji akwadoro ma kwado ma bịa ịghọta small iji awee na ọmụ na gela nọ steeti. Akwadoro m ya kwa.
You have seen the video. These people you saw in that video were the people that most of them are dead today. Most of the people you see on that video today were shot and killed. In that very video you see, did you hear them talking about IPOB? Did you hear them holding meeting of unknown government? Is that place a camp? Does that place look like a camp? Does it look like a cultist gathering? You heard them talking about marriage over there. These are the innocent people that their life were taken away from them. And hope of them boldly come before the whole world and begin to tell lies against these innocent people. If you don't know reason why we say there will be no election in Biafra land, today I think you will begin to see better. If you are one of those who is doubting why there will be no election in Biafra land, today you begin to know better. After watching this video, you will know better. After seeing the life of these 14 innocent men, more than 14 innocent men taken away, you begin to think better. And tomorrow is a total lockdown of Biafra land. Tomorrow we are going to mourn the dead. We are going to mourn our dead tomorrow. Any place you are in Biafra land, please and please, for your own sake, sit in your home. We are going to mourn our people. If you're abroad, call your family and tell them, the ghost of the spirit of these people who are taken away is going to march tomorrow. The spirit of these people is going to march tomorrow. Don't go and dare your God. If you are a Biafran in Biafra land, or you're any place, don't enter Biafra land tomorrow. If you're in Biafra land, stay at home. Don't go and dare your God. The spirit of these people that are kinky, don't go and challenge them. After killing them, you want to spit on their grave, just as Hopo Zeroma is doing. You are coming out tomorrow to do anything is spitting on the grave of these innocent people. And we must not allow it. We must not allow it. You cannot kill a child and stop the child from crying. Every part of Biafra have to be under lock and key. Biafrans, we are not part of the caliphate. We are not part of the zoological republic. We are human. And injustice against one is injustice against all. Anything that happened to one of us happened to every one of us. When you take the life of a Biafran, you have taken the life of every Biafran. If anything happens to one Biafran, it happened to every one of us. That is why tomorrow has to be a total lockdown. Biafran has to be under lock and key tomorrow. Share this video. Like and share the video to anybody you can share. Reach anybody you can reach. We cannot continue to keep quiet. We cannot continue to be silent. We will continue to speak. It doesn't matter whether they like it or not. Whether the social media want us to talk on it, we will continue to speak. You have said it. You have said it. And I thank Biafrans who are protesting in Biafra land. Biafrans are speaking up and they are protesting. And I'm going to share some videos that I saw of Biafrans who are acting on the ground. But tomorrow all is going to be, tomorrow the ghost is going to act tomorrow. Leave the road tomorrow for them. Leave the road tomorrow for the ghost of these people who have been taken to take vengeance. Leave the road tomorrow. Leave the road for the ghost to take vengeance against the Ebubago and co. All the people that are taking Biafra land, leave the road tomorrow. Leave the road. Stay in your home. Stay in your home. Do not don't stay in your home. Tomorrow is a total lockdown. And everybody who has participated in taking the life of Biafra will definitely pay. For the people in Biafra land, they are doing a great work. I thank Chukwu Okike when I gave them the courage to come out and protest. So many people are protesting. And I'm going to share some few videos that I got. I will share it with you.
Yes, the protest is going on. This is our Mama Junction now. Many boys are gathering here. The protest is going on. Others are going to Impunity, while others are staying at home. Look at the protest. But it's men in our men are available. Use our house. We are protesting. They must tell us what we did that has been our use. Embargo and the hope must stop. Embargo must stop. Yes, this is our Mama Junction. This is our Mama Junction. Use our house. Use our house. Use our house.
I appreciate youth in our Mama who gathered that courage to come out. But that is not enough. The whole of Imo State is supposed to be crying and shouting about the death of these people. The whole of Biafran land is supposed to be crying with them. They are supposed to be protesting with them. When one person died in the United States, the whole of the United States was shut down. In UK, the whole of UK was shut down. Why is it that 14 able men were taken, able Biafrans, innocent Biafrans were taken? It is only our mama that is protesting. That is so sad. Tomorrow is going to be a total lockdown. Any place you are in Biafra land, you must have to participate. Don't go and dare the spirit of the dead. Don't come out tomorrow to dare the spirit of death. If you dare, whatever you see, you take. If you dare, whatever you see, you take. Let me share another video. Everybody have...
See what the apple in the state. You must see what the apple in the state. Douglas. You must see what the apple for Douglas. They are shooting in Douglas. They are shooting in Douglas.
Biafrans are doing great. But we cannot stop at that. We will continue to speak, and we are going to speak louder tomorrow. We're going to speak louder. If you're one of those who is still contemplating whether to support P2B, whether to, there is no hope anywhere. The only hope that you have is Biafra. The only hope that you and I have is Biafra. There is no hope anywhere. No hope left for anybody anywhere. If anybody is telling you about any hope anywhere, that person is a deceiver. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Don't allow anybody, don't allow any idiot to deceive you. Because the only hope we have is Biafra. And if you don't know why we must not be in this zoological republic, we must not. And Biafran people, why we are different is that we are not just saying it, we are acting it. We are not just seeing the problem, we are making sure that we end this problem. That is different between us and those of them who are seeing it. There are so many people in that contraption called Nigeria who are still playing to the gallery. They are still trying to be politically correct. But for us, we have seen the problem, we have notified the problem, and we make sure we end it. We make sure we end it. Tomorrow is a total lockdown. And I want you to watch this video. There's another video I'm going to play. Watch this video and listen to this video closely. Because some of you who are one Nigerians, some of you who are still standing between, I want to play a video to show you the kind of contraption called Nigeria that you must not be part of. Why you must not be part of Nigeria. If every event that is happening, the killing and the loss of life, if it's not enough for you, I will continue to play some other videos to show you why you must not at any point in time think of being part of Nigeria. Let us watch.
No certificate. You know, for you to run as a governor or president of Nigeria, you just need to have the WAEC equivalent. If you can read and write, and people understand you and you understand them, you become a governor, you become a president of this country. So what happens to those who are doctors, professors, those who had to use over half of their age to pursue certificates, authentic certificates? And at the end of the day, people who didn't go to school will be ordering you and be giving you laws and be making laws for you. Those who don't even understand what education is will be making laws for you. Well, we'll be looking at that at this moment. That's why we brought a lawyer to the studio today. We have in the studio a lawyer, Barrister Leberos Oshogbo. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You see, I saw that you were nodding your head when I was talking. It's quite, I don't want to use the word sad, because our Constitution gave them that yes, right to do whatever they want to do.
Yes, it's sad and disheartening that in a country where for you to get even a cleaner's job in a bank, you need an OND. For you to get a job in some of these private sectors, you need a 2-1 from the university. You must be 25 years and with 3 years experience, despite ASU strike. And you find situations where professors rig elections for uneducated people. You see a president whose result is questionable, having a running mate who is a professor of law. So it is sad. It's very, very unhealthy. And that's why for people like me, when I see these kind of discrepancies, I do not take them lightly. I look at them and I try to create that awareness, raise the issues, let people know what we are actually digging into. Otherwise, it gets to a point where, like I always say, now who go school? Now you understand the importance of education for a society.
You have had it. You have had it. But the difference between us and these people is that they are only speaking. They only speak their grammar, but they don't put action to work. They don't put their words to action. But for us, we see the problem, we talk about it, and we are making sure we end it. We are not only creating awareness. Look at him. He's talking about awareness. In a country where an uneducated person will be running affairs, while educated person will be watching. Where education has no value for education anymore. And this thing of issue of education is being institutionalized in their constitution. You cannot be able to talk about educated people running affairs when you have a quota system that makes an uneducated person in the north to become equal with a professor in the southern part of Nigeria. How can you be bold to be part of such kind of a zoological republic? It doesn't happen anywhere, only in Nigeria. Only in that contraption called Nigeria, that is the only place you see an uneducated person competing with a professor who have spent his all his lifetime reading and studying. You will go and meet one Almajiri, he will become a president, and you now will become, you listen to him, he'll be directing you with all your education. We can't be part of this anymore. We cannot. And if you think we are joking, you better wake up. Biafra is going. We are going home. It is not a joke. Before I end this very broadcast, I'm going to play another video for you to listen. We are not joking. If you think it's a joke, you better think again.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.
Oh, you do I call. Oh, Mary, oh, Nindizu, oh, Niria, Abakare, Mama Gaora, Olapori, Mary, Nandi, win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now, Python, that's a three. Olapori, Mary, Nandi, win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now, Python, that's a three. Olapori, Mary, Nandi. Nande go onye du I mo o meri wo Bakare, Mamanda Mura, Unapuri Mary Nandi, Nandi win the war. Python dance one, Python dance two, now Python dance three. Unapuri Mary Nandi, Nandi win the war. Python dance one, Python dance two, now Python dance three. Unapuri Mary Nandi, Nandi win the war. Python dance one, Python dance two, now Python dance three. Unapuri Mary Nandi, Nandi win the war. Python dance one, Python dance two, now Python dance three. Unapuri Mary Nandi, Nandi win the war. Python dance one, Python dance two, now Python dance three. Unapuri Mary Nandi.
Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody who have contributed to this channel. Please share the video. We will continue until Biafra come. We will never give up. We will continue. Tomorrow, remember, tomorrow is a total lockdown. Biafra land will be under lock and key. We must listen to instructions. Follow up our brother Simon Ekpa on his platform. Follow him on Twitter. Listen to Voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM. Connect to it so that you can get first-hand update of what is going on. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, guys, see you tomorrow by the special grace of God.